And good evening, everybody, and welcome back to this United Way. And today I'll be talking about Man United versus Brighton preview, the first game of the Premier and last night with Arsenal beating Palace, a shock result at Craven Cottage as Liverpool dropped points, which is a good thing. Bournemouth won 2-0 against Aston Villa with a big Kiefer Moore, the Welshman, scoring in the Premier League. Leeds beating Wolves, coming back from losing one behind, and that's a shock result there. Newcastle beating Forest in the first game of the Premier League since the 90s. Spurs came back from behind to beat Southampton 4-1. Everton and lost against Chelsea 1-0 with a Jorginho penalty. What can we see from the first couple of days of the Premier League? Liverpool ain't the same as they were. Arsenal looking strong. Forest needs to get used to the league. Fulham looking really good. And I'm excited to watch Manchester United tomorrow at Old Trafford. Ten Hag's press conference, we've seen him asked about Cristiano Ronaldo, whether he will play and whether he's match fit. And Ten Hag did say, you will see Sunday. That gives me positive vibes, to be honest. I'm thinking that Cristiano Ronaldo will start, and that gives me a bit of hope. If Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't start, who will be starting up front? Will it be Marcus Rashford? Will Bruno be playing in the false nine? Will Donny be playing in the false nine? We're not quite sure. Ten Hag was also asked about strengthening the squad with Anthony Martial now injured, and Erik Ten Hag did say we are still searching to strengthen the squad. One of them could be Cody Gakpo from PSV, I think it is. PSV or Feyenoord. He had a very good season last season, 12 goals and 13 assists. The winger, and he could play also striker, which Manchester United apparently put a bid in for the Netherlands international. And the Sesko deal is off, apparently. Sesko is apparently not joining Manchester United, and that's a concern because we need a striker and a forward player. Maybe we're going for Gakpo instead. Looks like Sesko's moving to RB Leipzig. And the possible move of De Jong joining Chelsea. I'm a bit concerned that we could lose De Jong to Chelsea as they play in Champions League football. Chelsea have lost multiple signings from Barcelona, which is a problem there because Barcelona can't register the 5 new players who they have signed. And De Jong could be going to Chelsea because they need to sign someone. They might have signed Cucurella, but I think they just signed him because Man City wanted him. And I think that's a concern for Chelsea fans. I think they're going to just try and sign players who are linked with other clubs. I don't think we'll get De Jong now. And I am concerned whether he'll go to Chelsea because De Jong's a good player and you don't want a rival getting De Jong. Also, Ten Hag was asked about Cristiano Ronaldo leaving early. Cristiano Ronaldo leaving early he's going, but we all expected. Erik Ten Hag knew about it, and many players did leave, and is not concerned because Erik Ten Hag did say that many players did leave. It's not just Cristiano Ronaldo. Why are you hitting the spotlight on Cristiano Ronaldo? Cristiano Ronaldo left with multiple players, including Diego Dalot, and Erik Ten Hag doesn't see that as a concern. Going on to the Brighton game now, I'm expecting to see Manchester United play a high attacking football with pressing. That's what we've seen in pre-season. Obviously, we haven't got Anthony Martial, which is a big loss. We could have done with him tomorrow at Old Trafford. He could have done with the game as well. I think he could have maybe scored 1 or 2. And I think it's a concern not having Anthony Martial. He's more match fit than Cristiano Ronaldo, but we know Cristiano Ronaldo is better. But is he match fit? I doubt it. I am expecting Manchester United to be a bit slow in the first opening, maybe 15 to 20 minutes at Old Trafford. I would think they would get into the game. I think Brighton will start the quickest, but I think we got better quality now as Cucurella has left Brighton. But I think Brighton got a good striker with the German Undav. I think he's a brilliant striker. Out on loan last season, I think he's going to be a brilliant player, and I think he's going to be concerned. And obviously, you've got the other players like Mopai. He's a good footballer. They got a good keeper. They got a decent defence. Knowing Shane Duffy has left on loan. But they are a good side, Brighton, and we could easily lose the game 2 or 3-0 if we don't put our act together like last season. I think it was 4-0 we lost in the end. That was shocking. And we did see Cucurella, how good he was in that game. He was unbelievable. Cucurella is an amazing player. Didn't really see much from the Chelsea game from him today. He didn't play that much. But I am excited to see what he can do in the Premier League for a better club. Chelsea, obviously, they're not going to have the best of season. Obviously, changing owner, changing dynamic. I don't think it's going to work for Chelsea. That's why I got them out of the top 4 in my Premier League predictions. So it's not going to be a good season for Chelsea. And I'm looking forward to the first game now. Yes, you know it. Yeah, you know it. Going on to the league results, seeing Liverpool draw against Fulham, that's massive. If we can win our opening 2 games, we could go into the Liverpool game at Old Trafford ahead of Liverpool, and that'd be nice to see. Hopefully, we could beat them as well. I don't think Liverpool are looking as good as they were. I know it's the first game of the season, and I think all fans can agree in all aspects, all supporters of any clubs, Liverpool didn't look strong for about 20 minutes. They couldn't really get out of their own half, couldn't string a lot of passes together. They did grow in the game, having a large amount of possession, but it's still, I'm very concerned about Liverpool. Watching Liverpool, I was expecting them to lose after the first 20 minutes. I thought, nah. But Mitrovic scoring 2 goals, brilliant for him, the confidence in the Premier League. I know he scored like around 40 goals last year, which is massive. Obviously, Salah scoring, Nunez scoring on his first game in the Premier League. I'm still not concerned on Nunez. I think he's going to be the flop of the season. Like, he tried, I think it was 2 minutes before, he tried to flick, messed it up, and don't flick. Just smash in the back of the net as anyone would. Don't mess around. And I'm not concerned. I'm very concerned. Sorry, with Liverpool. The big Kiefer Moore scoring for Bournemouth. I think that's amazing for me. Seeing him score in the Premier League as well. That's the best thing. And seeing Spurs today as well, they look very, very strong. Kulusevski on the wings, Son. Didn't really see much of Harry Kane, but he'll come. And I think Spurs are going to be a real title fight this season. I don't know what everyone's thinking about Man United tomorrow. We're either going to be strong or we're going to be very, very poor. But I think with a better manager, few good signings, I think we will be better than last season. Let's go on to my starting lineup for the game then. I think David Gea will start in goals. I think that's a no-brainer. David De Gea is a no-brainer in goals. Really should be the Manchester United captain, being there, won the titles. And I'm really excited to see what David De Gea can do this season. It will be a better season. And hopefully we can see a better David De Gea. That's a hope. Again, because I know he was good last season, but we want to see him in the heights that he was in 2017, 18. So hopefully we can see that. Right back, I've gone with Diego Dallo. Diego Dallo was very good in pre-season. I don't really see anyone getting that right back position except him, unless we sign a new right back. and I don't see that happening now. I think Dumfries won't join Manchester United because we can't offload Wan-Bissaka permanently. He's only a loan, which I think is poor. We can't sell players, which is annoying, really. The other centre back, I've gone with right centre back with Harry Maguire. He's been playing a lot right centre back in pre-season, which is weird because he normally plays left centre back. So I'm surprised that he's playing right centre back. But this is a surprise. I'm giving an Old Trafford Premier League debut for Martinez, the centre back with Harry Maguire. I think he will start alongside Harry Maguire this season. I know Victor Lindelof has played the most games, and maybe Victor Lindelof will start. But I think Martinez is a better centre back than Victor Lindelof. In my opinion, I would like Martinez and Varane, but let's be honest. Have we seen the best Varane at Manchester United? No. I know he was injured a lot last season, but in a Manchester United shirt, on that badge, he ain't good enough. So yeah, on this badge, yeah. Um, Before we move on to the left back, yes, can you please subscribe to It's United Way, please? So we move on to left back now, and we're gonna go with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw was okay in pre-season. I think I gave him a good rating. I think I'm not quite sure. I can't really remember. He was okay. Want to see more, but I think he'll start at left back. Malacia is a really good signing. I think he'd be brilliant for Manchester United, but I don't see him starting this season in the Premier League. I think give him maybe 2 or 3 years. Then he can possibly be a starter over Victor Lindelof. Luke Shaw. So Alex Telles has gone out on loan. Is that room for him to maybe play more football as well? Sorry. Fred in the centre midfield. I think Fred will start. I think Fred's had a good pre-season. Very good pre-season. I think if Fred ain't starting and McTominay is over Fred, I think it's a real concern. He should be starting. And I think the man to start next to him is Christian Eriksen. Also, a Manchester United Premier League debut at the Old Trafford for Christian Eriksen. I'm excited to see what Eriksen can do. He ain't a De Jong, but he's a Christian Eriksen. I'm so excited to see what Eriksen can do. I know it was a long time ago he was at Spurs now, but he can show glimpses. At Brentford last year, he was quality. Without him, they might have just stayed up. I don't think it would have been. I think they would have been in a relegation battle, but alongside Everton and Burnley and Leeds. But obviously, they would have stayed up. We move on to the right midfield now. I think Jadon Sancho will be playing right midfield. To be honest, last season he was playing more off the left, and Alanga was on the right, or Rashford was playing on the right. Obviously, Rashford went at his best. So putting Sancho on the left last season helped him towards the back end of last season. I thought he was better. We've seen glimpses of Jadon Sancho, but not enough. Hopefully, we've seen him in pre-season. He was really good, so hopefully we can see more from him this season, playing off the right, not the left. On the left, I've gone with Marcus Rashford, also in good pre-season. Last season, it was very poor from him. He didn't look like he was interested, which was a problem, thinking he could leave Manchester United. But hopefully this season, he does turn it around and really helps his career. And by performing at the highest level possible, he needs to get goals and assists. If we sign him, people like Gakpo, with 12 goals and 13 assists, Rashford needs to pull his weight a bit more. In the cam position, I've gone with Bruno Fernandes. Not the best pre-season, but we all can see why Bruno Fernandes is one of our best players. Now the number 8 at Manchester United, and I think he will be amazing for us this season. I think he'll come back to his best. And him and Ronaldo, Sancho and Rashford, maybe Gakpo if he joins, and maybe Alanga and Garnacho and people like that. we'll have a good attack, and I'm looking forward to see what Manchester United could do this season. So if we start McFred, it will be a very slow game for United. Yeah, that's why I've gone with Eriksen and Fred. I don't think McFred will be perfect in this game. We want as much attackers on the pitch as we can. I know Fred ain't the best CDM, but I think he's better than McTominay at the moment. So I think Fred should start with Eriksen. Obviously, I've said Bruno in the cam position. He's going to be at his best this season. And hopefully he can hit the heights that he did under Ollie in his first full year. And hopefully we can really get top four. I think most of us got us in the top four, fourth place. But it's going to be really hard this season with Arsenal, Liverpool. They're going to be in the challenge. Spurs, Chelsea. It's Man City. It's going to be so hard for us this season. But I think that the man who will be starting up front, he's back in the Premier League, playing for Manchester United. He's only starting there because Martial is injured. Is Cristiano Ronaldo, the Manchester United number 7. He's going to be playing the opening game of the season, starting, and I think he will be the man to score the goals for Manchester United tomorrow, and I can't wait to see him perform, really. Yes, you did say that, yeah. And I am going with a big score, but it could possibly be a big score. I think, obviously, we did beat Chelsea 4-0 a couple of years ago with Ollie and beat Leeds 5-1 last season. But I don't think we're as confident as, say, then, winning 4-0 against Chelsea. Obviously, no one expected that, but 5-1 against Leeds, we expected that to really happen. Leeds under Bielsa, you could score many goals past them, especially we did. And last season as well, we scored 5 against them at Old Trafford. 4, that's 9 in 2 games. And obviously, I think it was 6. I think it was 6 in 2 games last season. I think it was 0-0 at Ellen Road. But I think we can score many goals past Leeds, and I think that's the difference. I think Brighton are better defensively than Leeds under Bielsa anyway. Yeah, so Cristiano Ronaldo will start up front, and that's Erik Ten Hag said you'll see Sunday. That gives me he haven't ruled it out, so I think that Cristiano Ronaldo will start and prove the haters wrong. That's why I think Manchester United will win 2-0 at Old Trafford against Brighton, with Cristiano Ronaldo getting 2 goals for Manchester United. And that's the biggest statement he'll ever make, because no pre-season, and scoring 2 goals at Old Trafford on the opening day will be massive for Cristiano Ronaldo. And I can't wait to see it happen, really. I know it's going to happen. I know he's going to start. I know he's going to score. And people saying he's going to leave. He's not going to leave. He's staying at Manchester United, and he's going to prove everyone wrong. He's going to be the man. He's going to be the man this season. I promise you, everyone now, Cristiano Ronaldo will be Manchester United's top goal scorer and be challenging for the Golden Boot. Dean's gone with De Gea, Malacia, Martinez, Varane, Dalot, Fred, Eriksen, Bruno, Sancho, Ronaldo, and Rashford. That's similar to mine, but I am gone with Varane and Malacia. I've gone with Maguire. Maguire and Shaw. He's not going to leave out. Maguire, because he's the captain as well. I don't see him. You have to be realistic as well. I don't think he's going to leave out Harry Maguire on the opening day. if it happens, I'd be very happy. But if you remember, Harry Maguire has had a decent pre-season. And I'm forgetting about last season now. Harry Maguire did have a good pre-season. I know Varane struggled. So, yeah. You was meant to put, yeah. Now I get what you mean, yeah. So, it's quite similar to mine. Except Malacia. I don't think Malacia will start in the Premier League as much this season. And very big statement about Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I know Cristiano Ronaldo would do everything for Manchester United. He'll score 2 goals and Manchester United will win 2-0. And then we'll all go like this. So that's my first 2 in the season. And we're going to have 3 more, 2 more or 3 more tomorrow. And Cristiano Ronaldo, the number 7, should be maybe the captain, maybe him and De Gea, maybe, but he's gonna score, and I can't wait for it. Really, I think I covered mostly everything. I covered the results in the Premier League. Erik Ten Hag's press conference, a few little things from there. My lineup, my score prediction, few transfer deals with Gakpo and Sesko moving. And De Jong possibly going to Chelsea, and my opinion on that. And Dean is predicting 3-1 United. I think it'd be a Manchester United win. I'm thinking we'll have a 2-goal margin. That's what I'm saying. 2-0. Hopefully a clean sheet for David Gea, and hopefully 2 goals for Cristiano. So the FBL, season is underway. Please join our FBL league. The links in the description. Sorry. I'm not doing very well. I know Dean's doing very poor. He's not doing, but he's probably doing the worst out of all of us. He's probably bottom, to be honest. He captain Van Dijk. What's he doing? And is a watch along tomorrow. I'm not sure who's on it. Dean will be there, but we are looking forward to the opening Premier League game at Old Trafford. Hopefully, Cristiano Ronaldo scores 2, bangs in a header, and a volley or a long-range free kick. I don't know. Hopefully, he scores 2 goals anyway. So make sure you join the FBL league. The link's in the description down below. Make sure you join it because you've missed out on the week 1. But to be honest, it doesn't mean much. Me and Dean have had shocking weeks. People like Ryan and Michael have done decent, to be honest. But me and Dean, we haven't done good at all. And still early days. Don't shoot me about Van Dijk. Who captains Van Dijk, a Liverpool player, defender? He ain't going to do much. But, that's probably everything I've covered now. But we are looking forward to the first game of the Premier League season, especially me. I generally can't wait for it. Hopefully we can see Cristiano Ronaldo start. Hopefully Eriksen starts. Not sure whether Martinez or Lindelof will start. Probably Lindelof, but I want Martinez to start, see what he's like in the Premier League. I think that's about it as well. So thank you for tuning in. I think we've had about 6-7 people on here tonight. And so watch along is live at 1:30. Make sure you join the watch along. Obviously, we'll have post-match as well, pre-match. We'll have all that coming here on the United Way. We got it all. And thank you for tuning in tonight. Good night.